Being a beauty school owner will change your life. But here are the 3 things that nobody told me about before I became a beauty school owner. Number 1, you will lose friends and family. Let me say that again. You will lose friends and family. Sometimes when you start to level up, when you start to grow in your business, or when you start to just post your wins or successes, people are going to change up on you. And nobody tells you just how painful it really is. Because for me, when I decided to become an entrepreneur, to grow a multi-million-dollar company, I honestly was doing it for my family and my friends. Sorry. The people that you are trying to help the most can sometimes become the people that will take advantage of you or that will hurt you, and they become jealous of you for no reason other than they don't like to see that you're doing better than them. But they don't see the struggles that you're going through on a daily basis. They don't see the hard work that you're doing on a daily basis. And they don't see the sacrifices that you made from your family, from your children, from your sleep, from your health. And yet they become unhinged and they build up this resentment towards you. And even the ones that you actually go above and beyond for, to help or to be there for, they betray you. So I did not mean to get emotional on there, because you think I've been doing this for 10 years, and you would think that after so many different types of betrayals, heartbreaks, that I thought I would have been done with that. But the year 10, y'all, some of my family acted a fool this year, and some friends too. So, number 1, you may lose some friends and some... does anybody have a tissue? Oh my God. You may lose some friends and family when you level up, when you become a success story. And it's just a part of the territory. Some people that started with you can't come with you, and you've got to be okay with that. I know I'm up here boohoo crying, but I recently had to cut off some friends and some family. And I'm down to, my circle is a lowercase O, but that's a part of the territory, and you just have to be okay with that. And God's gonna provide. Like, God has blessed me with some amazing boss besties, some amazing travel friends, and my husband. So just know that there are going to be people who will rock with you, who are not there to scam you or to steal from you or to try to dim your light or your shine or to hate on you. There's going to be people who are going to rock with you, who are going to love you, who are going to be there for you. But if you are not prepared for that type of journey of losing people that you once loved, like for me, I had a friend that, I would have done anything for this girl. And one of the things I said was, when I become a millionaire, I'm going to treat her, because she always wanted to go to Israel or somewhere to see where Jesus walked. I don't know. But I just knew that was going to happen. And that was one of my motivating factors, was to persevere and to treat her. And then, y'all, she just broke my heart and saved me with my family. I always felt like, God gave me the ability to persevere and to create avenues of wealth that could help my family. And I said, once I love my grandmother, I said I was always going to take care of my grandmother's children, and they betrayed me too. And I'll tell it another day, because I'll just be up here boohoo crying like Joseph did when his brothers betrayed him. Now, they didn't sell me to slavery, but they turned their backs. Anyways, so yeah. Number 2, be okay with people not supporting you. So it's one thing for your friends and family to, like, you know, betray you or treat you bad. And there's another thing when people don't support you. So you're gonna have people see the things that you're doing, and sometimes it's unintentional. It's not some, you'll see that they're supporting their favorite celebrities, Beyonce, wishing her a happy birthday, but they can't comment or like or post, reshare your stuff. And it's just like, wait a minute, you know that I'm trying to be an influencer, but you ain't posted nothing of mine. But anyways, so don't have any expectations of your friends and family to be your, because they're not your audience anyway. And once they do support you, it's a little bit too late. It's kind of like, oh my gosh, everybody's supporting her or him, so let me now jump on the bandwagon. Or sometimes maybe they're just now noticing, or maybe they're just surprised that you keep doing shit. Excuse my language. So yeah, so number 1, friends and family may betray you. Number 2, people that you think would support you may not. I remember when I first opened my beauty school, and I had a group of 4 in my group text. I called them my 4 best friends, I thought at the time, and I said, they didn't know that I had been working so hard. And I texted, I was like, hey y'all, I just opened a beauty school, a cosmetology school, and I would love for y'all to, be a part of the promo video that I'm going to shoot. If y'all could come and be in the video and kind of, be like students or be like models getting a facial or something done. And when I tell you, it was nothing but crickets in that chat. I got maybe like 1 or 2 congrats, and that was it. Not one of them ever came to the school until they needed a beauty service or their teeth fixed. Not one of them ever, So do not be surprised if people do not support you the way that you would support them, or that you feel that you should be supported when it comes, because again, they're not your audience. They're not going to pay your bills. It does hurt, but then you move on and you realize, and then they're the ones that want to ride on your private jet, and you're just like, sorry girl, a seat's taken. Okay. No. Oh my gosh. And number 3, what nobody tells you about being a beauty school owner. And I feel like this is all negative, but these are things that you need to be aware of, okay? Because again, it's not always rainbows and butterflies. Don't let Instagram fool you. Don't let the fancy car fool you. Don't let the boss babe suit or the platinum blonde or the diamond rings. Don't let none of that fool you. There are some difficult things. So I will probably try to make a more positive video. I have 3 things I'm gonna tell you, but I'm gonna add 2 positive. I'm gonna try to find 2 positives. But the third one I was going to say was, don't be surprised about having, entrepreneurial depression. There are some seasons when you're learning, how to navigate being a boss. Don't also be a wife or a mom at the same time, because that's triple load on you. But don't be surprised if you go through bouts of depression. That's why I always recommend that you have a really good support system, a church home, that you are in prayer, and that you are learning, and that you are, developing your faith, because there are some hard times. There's always, my mentor, Tiffany Hendricks, she always says there's mountain valleys and mountain peaks and valleys, and it goes up and down. So don't be surprised about the storms that you may face and the mental depression that you may face as a beauty boss or a business owner or a beauty school owner. Okay. And now let me think of some 2 positives. I said 3. I just felt like that was all negative. Let me think of 2 positive things. Well, it is very good to see students graduate and start their careers, and be grateful for the time that they had in your program. Sometimes when they're in the program, they're not that happy about it. They're, maybe they've got a lot going on in their life. Maybe they're stressed, or just but sometimes when they graduate, they say thank you so much. They're grateful. They actually start amazing careers. And so that's something to be proud of. That's something that helps me to keep going when I see that my school is giving opportunities to women that may not have had that otherwise. My school is very flexible and affordable. And even though at the time they may not appreciate it, sometimes they do come back and say how they appreciate it, and then they'll refer somebody, and then you're like, who referred you? Like so-and-so, like, oh really? She acted a fool in this school, but she's referring people. So that's one thing, seeing your students graduate and succeed. And another thing is, number one, just being proud of the badass that you are. One of my mentors or my mentees actually asked me, she was like, do you ever just wake up and feel like you're a baddie, or you're proud? And honestly, I said no at the time, because I was so such a CEO in the trenches of just kind of that grind, that I never took a moment to take a step back and say, you know what, I am a badass boss. Like, I am the bomb. Like, look what I've created. I've graduated thousands of women. I've mentored women. I've helped other women open up their beauty schools. I've inspired women. I have a team. My business has been able to keep food in other people's mouths. So now I step into that baddie CEO. When I walk up and down the halls, like, I am that girl, okay? And if you are a CEO and a boss going through some of these things, you are that girl. And don't you forget it. If you got to tell yourself in the morning every day, if you got to play your affirmation songs, you are that girl. So yeah, 3 things that nobody tells you. And I try to add 2 positives. But of course, I did not have a mentor to help me with some of the mistakes or the things that no one told me about. Because if I had a mentor, I know that I would have succeeded a lot. I mean, I definitely succeeded, but I definitely would have avoided, losing money, losing heartache, losing my mind a couple of times. A mentor is so pivotal. And if you don't have, there's mentors for everything. Like, I have a mentor for my beauty school business. I have a mentor for like social media. I have a mentor for there are so many different types of mentors. And I definitely recommend that any area of your life that you want to succeed in. For me, I have a personal trainer. Okay, they're going to push me harder. They're going to give me tips and tricks that I wouldn't necessarily know on my own. So a mentor is a cheat code, but I say that to say, get yourself a mentor, whether it's me or anybody. You can go to my website if you want to book a session, or if you want to actually open up a full cosmetology school from start to finish. We also have an ebook. It's called How to Start Your Own Beauty School. We also have courses. So there's a lot of different ways that we can work together. We can partner together. Go to my website, aspirewithamy.com. And if you like these videos, if you want to drop a comment below, ask a question, or share your experience in this world, that would be so helpful. And subscribe to my channel. Y'all help me. Click the bell, ring the alarm, hop on one foot, and subscribe to my channel. Aspire with Amy.